Here's how to fix Microsoft Store not downloading apps. First, make sure your C drive has enough available storage. A lack of free space can prevent new applications from being downloaded or installed. To free up some space, open the Start menu and search for Run. Open the Run application. In the Run box, type temp and press Enter. You'll now see a folder containing temporary files. Press Ctrl+A on your keyboard to select everything. Right-click the selected files and choose the Delete option. If Windows asks whether you want to apply the action to all current items, select Do this for all current items and click Continue. Some files or folders may not be removable because they're currently being used by Windows. You can leave those items as they are. Once the cleanup is finished, close the folder. Now open the Start menu again and search for Run. Open it and this time enter %temp%, then press Enter. Once again, press Ctrl+A to select everything in this folder and delete them. If you receive another confirmation message, select Do this for all current items and choose Try again when prompted. Most of the temporary files should now be removed. Close this window and move on to the next method. Open the Start menu and search for Settings. Open the Settings application. From the left-hand menu, select System. Then scroll down and open Storage. Scroll through the storage settings until you find Cleanup Recommendations. Open this section and select the items you want to remove from the list. Then click Clean Up. This can free up a significant amount of storage space, depending on how many unnecessary files are currently stored on your computer. Click Continue and give Windows a few minutes to finish removing the selected files. Once the cleanup is complete, open the Microsoft Store again and check whether you're now able to download and install applications. If the problem is still there, open the Start menu, search for Run, and open it. Type wsreset.exe and press Enter. Windows will now clear the Microsoft Store cache. You may see a blank window for a short time, followed by the Microsoft Store opening automatically. If the Microsoft Store opens afterward, that indicates the cache reset has completed successfully. Close the store and check whether the installation problem has been resolved. If you're still unable to install apps, open the Start menu and search for Windows PowerShell. Right-click on it and select Run as Administrator. Inside PowerShell, enter the Microsoft Store re-registration command. If you already have the command saved in a text file or notepad, copy it from there and paste it into PowerShell. Then press Enter. This will re-register the Microsoft Store components and essentially refresh its installation. Once the command has finished, close PowerShell and check the Microsoft Store again. If the problem continues, open the Start menu and search for Settings. Open Settings, then select Windows Update from the left-hand menu. Click Check for Updates and allow Windows to search for any available updates. If updates are available, install them and restart your computer if Windows asks you to. After that, from Settings, select Apps, then open Installed Apps. Scroll down through the list until you find System Components. Locate Microsoft Store, click the three dots next to it, and select Advanced Options. Scroll down until you reach the Reset section. Click Repair. Windows will now check the application and attempt to fix any problems with the Microsoft Store without removing your application data. Once it finishes, open the Microsoft Store again and check whether you can now download or install applications. If the problem still hasn't been resolved, open the Start menu and search for Run. Open the Run application and type service.msc. Press Enter to open the Windows Services window. From the list of services, find Microsoft Store Install Service. Check its status and make sure the service is running. Double-click the service to open its properties. Make sure the service status is set to running and that the startup type is set to automatic. If the service is currently running, click Stop. Then click Start to restart the service. Once you've done that, click OK and close the services window. The final step is to check your Windows system files for corruption. Open the Start menu and search for CMD. Right-click Command Prompt and select Run as Administrator. In the Command Prompt window, type sfc/scan now and then press Enter. Windows will now scan your system files and check for damaged or corrupted components. The scan can take several minutes, so allow it to continue until the verification reaches 100%. Once the scan is complete, Windows will report whether it found and repaired any problems. After completing the scan, check the Microsoft Store again. And that's it. That's all for this video. Thanks.